Travel along, Catholic pilgrims, as we learn from St. Augustine, Doctor of the Church, while we read his book, Confessions. Welcome, Catholic pilgrims. We continue our readings on time, and you might be thinking, this is a lot of information about time. When is he going to get to the Genesis part? We will, I promise. What I think we can take from this is that off of the very first sentence of the Bible, in the beginning, St. Augustine meditated deeply. And this might seem like a lot to you if you've never really taken the time to meditate deeply in the way that he did. Now, don't worry, I'm not saying you're bad or anything. It's just that this is what you can get to when you take the time to contemplate the mysteries of God. With that, let's open to Book 11, Chapter 17 on page 266. These are tentative theories, Father, not downright assertions. O God, be my judge and my guide. As a boy, I learned that there were 3 divisions of time, past, present, and future, and later on I taught the same lesson to other boys. But there might be people who would maintain that there are not 3 divisions of time, but only one, the present, because the other 2 do not exist. Another view might be that past and future do exist, but that time emerges from some secret refuge when it passes from the future to the present and goes back into hiding when it moves from the present to the past. Otherwise, how do prophets see the future if there is not yet a future to be seen? It is impossible to see what does not exist. In the same way, people who describe the past could not describe it correctly unless they saw it in their minds. And if the past did not exist, it would be impossible for them to see it at all. Therefore, both the past and the future do exist. So what we learn from our readings today is that through all of his thinking about time, St. Augustine has concluded that yes, the present exists, the past exists, and the future exists. Now, we know that the present exists because we are living in it. And we know that the past exists or existed because we experience the effects of things from the past in the present moment. And we can remember it and we learn from it. We even have pictures of many, many things from the past. We have St. Augustine's book from the past. The future seems a little bit harder to say that it exists. He brings up the prophets and that they were only able to predict the future because it was going to exist. And that's true. And here is one way that I know that the future will exist. Jesus will come again. We have the promise from God. I don't know when that's going to happen, but Jesus said that it would happen. And so that's a future time. And so that reality of the future must exist. So all 3 divisions of time, past, present, and future, are realities, as I'm sure we all kind of knew. At least hopefully we knew. But we will carry on our talk of time next time, Catholic pilgrims. And until then, live the faith boldly and travel well.